StockMarketFunding.com is here live in the marketplace with the Small Cap 600 CBOE. Why is the small cap index one of the most important parts of investing? It's because their market cap is small, but they deliver great earnings and they deliver forward-looking. What do they deliver? When they're delivering those numbers and those earnings, small cap has to lead the way. The reason why I'm covering the small cap today on this monthly chart and all the stocks in here, there are great leadership stocks within the U.S. economy that are small cap. The problem with small cap for most investors is they got to learn how to get in there and do some of their homework and which one is going to have the growth. But I will tell you right now that the small cap has to lead the rallies up. I'm going to show a monthly chart. I'm going to blow this up. What I will show you right here, coming right across here on this monthly chart, is where we had the last severe downtrend when we had to short small cap. Small cap leads the way down, but then when we're at the bottom, what do we always tell people? How small cap will lead the way. The most important thing that we would have to say is which one of these 600 stocks in here are the leadership stocks. And there are a group of leadership stocks in the small cap arena that lead these indexes higher. And right now, we're coming up on the 2012 high on a monthly level for calendar 2012. Now, back when we shorted small cap, we made money because small cap led the market down. But then guess what led the way? Small cap. One of the things that I will point out, this S&P 500 right here that I'm showing, you're not going to get up to the 1440 or 1445.50 area unless the small cap index breaks higher. It's going to take a combination of small cap to help out that S&P, because you want to see where technology and the broader markets have done their thing. But once again, we do have a major resistance level, and this is all done live, and it's here and it's now. And one of the things that we're going to be doing is covering small cap and a high frequency model, and why the small cap needs more market makers in it, because then you get more liquidity from the exchanges that go into the small cap. And here's the volume column on some of them. AKS is doing okay. We know that that's a steel company. We also know that some of the other ones that did well in here, there's a combination of them. One of the things that we like is picking these ones out. We have a list of these. I won't go in the video right now, but MMTs, you know which ones they are and which ones outperform in the small cap. So small cap is a very big part of the broader markets. And yes, we are at the wall of resistance. Yes, the 10-month moving average and the 20-month is giving it support. However, like we always say, when I pull up this small cap, I'm going to pull up a weekly chart so that you can see what the weekly chart looks like here. I'm going to blow this up. So on a weekly level, it takes 4 weeks to equal a monthly chart. But you can see where the small cap has had this consolidation above the 10-week, crossing above the 20. But you see, the problem is until the small cap gets above this half of this weekly bar, that's going to be the major resistance as it did here. It's got to consolidate above there. It's had an ascending base and some of the leaderships that are in there. You want to see small cap breaking out. And then the broader index bull rally will continue to go higher. There is a way to trade the small cap. There's a way to look at earnings in small cap. There's all kinds of things about the small cap arena that small cap makes money. And I can tell you that when we start getting into the quarterly earnings and whatnot, if small cap is able to what? Adjust their business models across the board, that's what small cap can do versus large cap. They have a little bit, it's not as easy. So small cap has to lead the way. And I'm updating the small cap because it's very important. There is the weekly chart. Here is that monthly chart right here. It's bullish, but it's got to take out these resistance levels so that the small cap would lead the way, as it does in all rallies. It leads rallies up and it leads rallies down. Small cap has a very profound seasonality picture that at different times of the year, seasonality, small cap will outperform large cap certain times of the year. We'll cover that at a later date. We're just letting you know right now that the small cap has a weekly resistance level right here. You can see for 1, 2, 3, there's 4. We're about 7 weeks at this area, and we can't get up above here. We need to see the small cap lead the weekly breakout so that this monthly chart can come back up here and test this all-time high. Okay? And it is the dog days of August. We'll be doing a lot more coverage on the small cap 600. Once again, it's a great piece of our economy.